Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Oriel Morrison-Higgins and I'm joined today by Ross Taylor, Non-Executive Chair of Lodestar Minerals. Ross, welcome. It's great to have you with us today.
Oriel, great to be here. Thank you very much.
Now you've got some drilling results from Central Park. Take us through the results and what they mean for Lodestar.
Well, these results for Lodestar are pretty significant, we think. It's taken what was our plan late last year to develop a exploration target, and we then launched into a fairly extensive resource drilling program to see if we could push that exploration target into a resource. So these results in particular we were very pleased with because they were better than the historic results that were nearby. They're very close to surface, they're thick, they're good grade, they're in the oxide zone, and they're right at the edge, so it looks like there's more to go. But each of these drill program, well, the results that we've had come through are extending our knowledge of the area. They're showing us that our plan to drill out the 3 prospects that we had at Ned's Creek have worked out well, and it looks like they're potentially it's a large mineralised system rather than isolated lodes that we were initially targeting.
What does this mean when it comes to the overall scale then of Ned's Creek? Because you talked about mineralisation and the announcement actually says that mineralisation remains open.
Well, I think that's the billion-dollar question potentially, Oriel. We don't know how big it is. We haven't reached the limits of it to the peripheral or vertically. We think there's a reasonable chance that Central Park and Gidgee Flat are displaced, but are part of the same system. Contessa is potentially part of the same system as well. And then beyond those 3 prospects has had next to no exploration whatsoever. So the scale of this, who knows? It could be anything, it really could. But our exploration target was for 250 to 300,000 ounces. And we feel like we're tracking to that sort of number with our drilling at the moment. What it could be ultimately, well, we don't know.
Throw in the location, right, of Ned's Creek. I mean, that's really important when you're trying to assess the scale.
Yes, no, absolutely. We're 40 kilometres away from Plutonic, which is nearly 2 million tonne per annum plant. It's produced millions and millions and millions of ounces of gold. It's been operating for decades, and we're a stone's throw away from it. So there's a very quick guide to what the potential could be.
So what are the next milestones that we're watching for there, Ross?
Well, we've still got more results to come. We've released about 90% of the results. There's another 10. We're doing splits of the composite samples where there was higher grade to see what those come up with. So there's those. Obviously, the resource estimate that we're looking to have this year will be the big one, but we're also going to advance towards a mining license, which means that we'll need heritage surveys, flora surveys, water surveys, goodness knows what else surveys thrown in there as well, but that will be going at the same time. So there'll be lots of news to come.
So just before I let you go, Ross, what sort of is the timeline around the point that Ned's Creek stops becoming just an exploration story and becomes more than that?
Institutional investors will look at a resource where you can count ounces and value ounces. Where we're operating down the lower end in the exploration field, it's more about prospectivity and hope. The mineral resource estimate that we'll come out with will be that catalyst for change. All of a sudden, people will be able to value us based on the ounces that we have in the ground, along with a bit of potential for what it could be if it keeps on growing, which it should. So I think that'll be the main catalyst for us. And we'd like to think that we could become a pretty meaningful gold asset within the Plutonic belt in the not too distant future.
Well, we'll certainly be keeping a very close eye on that story, Ross. Thanks so much for giving us your time today.
Oriel, a pleasure. Thank you.